So guys, we've been tricked again. I think the government has tricked us again. They're playing mind games with us. I think the whole intention from the get-go was to increase VAT by 1%, but they just had to play these mind games with us and pretend that they want to increase it by 2%. And of course, they knew that when they propose a 2% increase in VAT, the opposition parties and of course some some partners within the GNU as well as the public in general was going to push back against that. They anticipated that, and so they had to play that game of pretending that ideally, so they had to give us, they're giving us that impression that ideally they were supposed to increase VAT by 2%. But because they are such heroes, right? They even had to postpone the budget, and I think that was all intentional as far as I'm concerned. They even had to postpone it to create an impression that they are going back to discuss and fight to ensure that at least it doesn't go up by 2% and it goes up by 1% so that you won't panic and complain anymore. That is the strategy. And they are even playing mind games even further by saying they are going to increase it by 0.5% this year and then increase it by another 0.5 next year. But effectively, in total, they're increasing it by 1%. And they just want you to not realize and panic immediately over the 1% increase. So it's a mind game, and it's a trick that they are playing on us. So the budget speech was finally presented today, and that is what the finance minister has proposed, right? But another key takeaway from the budget speech is that they are not only increasing the VAT, they are also indefinitely stopping the, what do you call it, the SRD grant. Okay, someone's trying to call me. Let me just decline. So they are indefinitely stopping the SRD grant. I think it was it 350? Initially it was 350, but I think now it's 370. So if you've been receiving that money on a monthly basis, just know from today that you've just been served with a 12-month notice that you are not going to be receiving that money anymore, effective from March 2026.